Hey boys. Okay, so what is going on this week? I finally got the downstairs back in order. I mean, like, there isn't Christmas stuff everywhere that's not a decoration, so that's good. Yay. Um, Aunt Pam is my sister. Her husband Glenn's Uncle Johnny passed away, and I went to his funeral, not you guys, but this weekend it was sad. I definitely cried, and I don't know. It just made me really wonder about the whole funeral process, like the burial and the plot, and we followed to the burial and everything. I just feel like that's something that's probably gonna fizzle out even more than it already had. And Uncle Glenn suggested that was because people from our generation and younger don't want to think about the idea of death and don't want to plan for it. And I don't know. For me, it's just like seems like such a huge waste of like land, materials to create a really super expensive coffin. Like I just don't. Yeah. I mean, your body going back into that's part of the process. Please don't do that. It's part of the. That's part of the process. It's part of the cycle. So I don't know. Anyway. I watched The Holiday. And I'm pretty sure I saw it in the theaters when it came out. But I did not remember it at all. And it was super good. I wish like holiday movies were more like that. I mean, it's still completely unbelievable, but it was like not, I don't know. It wasn't super cheese. It was like an all-star cast. I don't know, it was super good. So I started following Sonia Choquette, Blue from Deja Blue, Blue of Earth, whatever, and Elizabeth April. And so I started following Elizabeth April on Instagram, and she immediately followed me back, and I was like, that's kind of weird, but whatever. And then like 2 days later, on my Instagram, it says, Elizabeth April follows you. You want to follow her back? And I was like, I thought she already... Anyway, so I followed her back. Well, it turns out that it was like a grifter. I don't even know if that's what it's called. But like, and they almost got me. And I consider myself a relatively intelligent person. But I like looked at, and I thought it was the same profile. And anyway, she was like, oh, would you like a reading? And I was like, bro, I'm just finding it super hard to believe that you are who you say you are. Because why are you asking some rando on Instagram if they want a reading or whatever? And I thought you weren't doing personal readings anymore. And the person responded like, oh, I follow the spirits and the spirits led me to you. And I ignored them. And they're like, I keep getting led to you and whatever. And eventually I was like, okay, fine. What's the situation? And they were like, do you want, okay, good. Do you want a text reading or a video reading? And I was like, video sounds good to me because I'm like, I'll be able to tell if it's really her, right? And then they called me immediately, and I have like things. I was with grandma, like I don't have time. Anyway, and then they're like, are you there? And they kept calling like 3 times that day. And are you there? And I was like, bro, I just am having a hard time believing that this chick Elizabeth April like has time to be like stalking me on Instagram to see if I want a freaking reading from her. Anyway, so I looked at Instagram on my computer, which I don't normally do, and it was like clear that I was following 2 Elizabeth April accounts. I don't know, but I'm glad that I did not get manipulated because they were like, it's $100, and I'm like, all right, that seems reasonable, and I totally would have sent them the money, but I really was like, why? I listened to my intuition. And I was like, why would you be doing that? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And anyway, it didn't make sense. And they were for sure just a troll or whatever you want to call them. But it was super sad. Because they get people. Like, grandma. And I am like turning into that person, I guess. So that's kind of sad too. But anyway, so that happened. Almost happened. I've been using the probe of the hand for the decoration. I'll have to show you outside. And they look super cute. I'm super happy with it. Are they professional? Like, no, but they're way better than my old bows. So, and super fast, way faster. And then the last thing I want to talk about, because I'm getting long, is homework with Evan this morning. It wasn't good because I get frustrated with him. Because he had homework, they sent it out, and they sent me an email on Monday that they were going to be sending out, and it was due Friday, and I asked him if it was done, and on Monday, not done. So Tuesday, he finishes it. Well, I didn't, check it until this morning, and that was my mistake. I should have asked last night, but I didn't do that. Anyway, lesson learned. And it was, one of the things was, name... Anyway, the point is, it was a frustrating morning, but I'm hoping that we will create change because of my frustration. I'm trying to be thankful for the recognition that there's a problem and it needs to be figured out or whatever. I don't know. Dog, for future y'all, I don't care if you're not great at everything. I don't expect that. Nobody does. But I expect you to do your best and try. That seems not outside the scope of what I want you to do. I don't know. I'm getting worked up right now. I don't know. But I'm going to talk to him when he gets home about it, and we're going to have to come up with a new homework plan. It's hard for me to remember because I have 3 kids. And I was distracted with it, whatever. Oh my goodness, I love y'all so much. Bye.